won 4 games, all going in favor of Light. And to anyone's surprise, makes sense. It's Light.
But, you know, I believe we've seen Bubs take at least a game in the past. Yes. But Light has the number of pretty much everybody in Connecticut for a reason, right? This guy's one of the best players on the planet Earth, and you know, thankfully, right? This is Lucas, right? We've got Mother going on here, so maybe this little interstellar adventure is gonna do some good. Maybe getting off Earth is a good change of pace.
Oh,
maybe
0
not.
to death.
Maybe not.
Untouched is Light. Bubs not able to get in until finally the second stock. Wake up a little bit at the 4-5-second mark here. Going on to small battlefield, not PS2, other one. Going for the back into dash attack into up tilt. I mean, this is a Light combo written all over it. We can't even recover. We got the roll and we got the up tilt back connecting right again for Light. And Bubs once more is really struggling to get something started. But as expected, I think Fox's character might be a little bit too fast for the matchup.
Yeah, well, the Zaire there put you in an awkward position just spacing-wise. Tried to find the way back down and looked like maybe didn't quite find the input you wanted on the spacing there if you're Bubs. Now trying to just slow it down. Okay, the double Zaire. You're trying to just, again, get Fox in that chain all the way across the stage. If you can land it into a spike or something, right? Lucas is able to find the explosive hits, but Light is just ready, right? We have not seen Bubs able to really consistently even open up neutral.
No, not at all. But Light is all over Bubs like white on rice. I mean, Bubs now again off stage for like the 16,000th time. Can't even find and you know the worst part? He's doing the right things, like mixing it up every single time. But Light just understands the condition that he's in. He understands his win condition. He understands how to win as Fox and against a Lucas specifically. So otherwise, we finally are on stage on the right side, that is, and we have Light off stage. So this could be something big for Bubs if we don't let him get to stage for free. There we go.
That whole drag down from behind, you get the cross up into the grab off the tilt, finds the stock. Gorgeous little find from Bubs, showing you what he's made of when he gets the opening. It's just about finding that opening, and with a floaty character like Lucas, right, you get put in disadvantage once, and Fox just sharks you 7 ways to Sunday. Now gonna bring you all the way across the stage, drops the double jump cancels there, and that's gonna be a disaster. If you get it to the ledge, you can maybe find a stock, but without it, I mean, it's just not much damage.
Oh, we press, and Light presses the funny up button, and that's gonna be the stop.
And so
the game.
That's Light going, I'm going to execution test you. Because if you double jump cancel there correctly, it combos. That's not a problem. That up smash doesn't happen. You drop it, that frame 6 pulls the trigger and kills you before you're trouble because it covers all above his head. Great stuff from Light to be aware of it. And I'm sorry, Dragon Quest. No, it's a Mont Never production.
It's a Mont Never production. They understand the assignment. They see the slime. They're like, oh, we got Dragon Quest? All right, we got you. I'm sorry. My ears completely perked up when I started hearing the first 3 notes of my favorite game of all time, Dragon Quest the series. Oh my goodness, this Dragon Quest 3 adventure. All right. We're starting things off really strong here. Onto PS2, complete refresh. As far as I know, it's 0-0 in mental games, all right? Bubs has to bring it back. We're off stage, but it's Light who's a little bit below. Now we go below Light. We go for the PK Thunder, and we make it back. Yeah, that one's a multi-hit, right? So not nearly as scary to get hit by that rocket as it is by Ness. But when you find the F-smash, right, you bring him to the ledge. That might just be a stop. The PK Fire. Light, though, still surviving and able to use the air assault of the forward air to find a way back on the stage, find the reversal of the pressure. And now it's Bubs' turn to find a way out of the corner. We found a way down with a short up down air. That's what I'm talking about. Magnet to make sure we don't get any of that extra laser damage, but Light's patience and perseverance is so good on this ledge. We go for the up tilt, and we get the connection in the air. Bubs once more, just now getting his feet back on the ground, but not for very long. The stock almost taken, but we're back in a really bad situation. What's the options? We pick a Thunder up to the stage in a simple roll-in. So if you see the way Light's holding some of these disadvantages too, as he loses his stock there, when he holds those advantages, he's got to... He's forcing out these air dodges gorgeously, but after the first stock gets taken, Light rolling the sleeves up, right? Even though Bubs is locked in right now, and finding a quick and easy one, even with the sleeves rolled up, Bubs says no problem, using that noggin, and trying to find his way to a game, maybe. He's got the lead right now still. Listen, I'm clapping because it's
that might be it.
All about the music choice. That's why we have Dragon Quest on the background music. That was the music.
Did you see it? We're running it back.
We're running it back with Dragon Quest music. Don't pick anything else. Keep the music. You need it. We need it. This is what Bubs could do. When Bubs has the momentum going in his favor, boom, 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 we're taking stocks like candy from a baby. Every single time.
We said the best advantage, St. Lucas. We didn't see that advantage in game 1, but game 2, the execution cleaned up. Bubs came to play, and now game 3, we're running it right on back. Light sleeves are up. The set counts 1-1. This is still, I believe, game 3, and for our top 8 spot, Bubs is on the verge. Bubs is 1 game away. This is the opportunity. Can you make it count?
I'm just saying, okay, we're going right back.
And we've got the Star Fox
music.
This is Light's song, too.
Absolutely. This is Light's song, Light's character, Light's game to win, to make it to top 8 winners side. You don't want to go through losers because there's some hard hitters down there, even for Light, you know? So at the same time, you need to bring it back. And right now, doing a wonderful job. We're uncontested, untouched so far percentage-wise, on the way to a very slow, okay, non-existent 0 to death, 70% to Light, 111 on Bubs. But that is what I'm talking about.
All the way!
Down there, and that's the stock, baby. Let's go, Bubs.
Do you think Light's having flashes of Steve Jab right now?
Yes.
He's trying to find another one right there, but the parry,
okay,
and Light's gonna answer back. He needed that momentum and fast.
He did, but it's still fair. I would also argue it's still fairly in favor of Bubs momentum-wise. Light has to bring it right back. Yeah, you got this first stock, but you also are slowly being chipped out. 37% already onto Light. Bubs chilling at 16. Gets the nair off. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can keep using that as there to poke out Light and keep walking the dog as we should.
Great little use of the magnet to find a way back down faster. Now just racking on the damage. Gonna find that forward air, but not the stock just yet. Light approaching that kill percent.
No.
And
okay,
you got one more chance. Tried to mix him on the DI, didn't quite find it in time. Bubs with the F tilt that would have killed, but again, not gonna find its mark. If you can find the stock, you're in as good a position as you'll ever be.
Okay. Unfortunately, I think Bubs had the right idea, but the game pushed him off the left side, so Black got a really good up tilt reversal from that. However, still anyone's game here, the second stock, but
found the cross up, he called it out.
We sure, and we did, but Light very much on kicking right back with the same amount of fervor, the same amount of power here. Goes for the grab, goes for the up throw, a little bit of laser damage at the same time, and we get the connection with the up air.
One more stock, and I feel it in my bones. Bubs is gonna try his damnedest to make this one count. Light trying to hold on. This is one of the best up-and-coming players in CT. He might be the future, but Light is trying to say, it's still my state, still my tournament. Can he hold on here?
We gotta run up. We don't get the nair either. Both players playing very, very respectively of one another and their spaces with the back air, and the dash attack gonna be coming in from Light. Now we have a really good spot on this ledge here. What's the option? We go for the nair into the back. Oh my goodness.
Bubs just can't get off the ledge right now, Mott. Light is locked in and ready, but all he needs is one chance. All he needs is one Zair to maybe make something happen if Light just gives him the opportunity.
Light also just gave him the repositioning, but then we corner ourselves right back to the ledge. We have to go back to the center stage, get these Zairs off once more, but Light is making sure that that space is not going to be contested whatsoever from himself. Now, coming in. Oh, there's one. No, it doesn't connect either. Ritual. Still anyone's game. We're off stage. We have to fire out. We get a 2-frame. Do we get another one? We don't. Light comes back for free. Almost without any sort of danger.
Hold on. 4, 5. We missed it. That was the opportunity, Ma, and now having to do it one more time. Every interaction could be 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, not gonna be it. We had to convert it from really fast. Do we get it? And we did it! Oh my goodness!
A long time coming. 5 sets and CT. Holy moly, has it been a while since we've seen someone take one over the king. But today is Bubs' day. And what a set that was!
You know how you get like really adrenaline, like the adrenaline rush, and my toes feel like they're like tingly. That's what I feel like right now. That was wonderful to watch. Oh my god, we went for the forward smash. It wasn't gonna be enough. It was definitely a Hail Mary situation. We didn't want to maybe mess up the connecting down there after
that was
the fact.
Sick both ways.
But then you just hang on, and as we all know, the higher percentage you are, the less iframes you have on that ledge. And with that long standing attack, Bubs did it.
Dude, that was like I'm shaking. I'm excited for Bubs. You know, I feel for Light. I'm excited to see the losers run. You know he will make it exciting. You'll know he'll make it count. But Ma, what does that losers bracket look like for him right now?
So Light is actually in the way of Tilde.
Oh no, that's Tilde does decently against Lifetime, I believe. Production can check my stats on that, but
we'll see. Do not worry. We will see those stats. But Tilde is waiting for the winner of Leviathan and Calm. It's A-OK. But Tilde is in the path to go against Light if he wins that match. So we're going to have Light and Tilde potentially to qualify for loser side top 8. And the loser of that's going to 9.
That's a brutal.
This is a very brutal bracket today.
And Bubs, right, making the upset of all upsets. That's the number 1 seed. Down in losers, right?
Tilde is number 6 seed, I believe, and then Light is number 1 seed. 2 really good upsets in favor of Seal and Bubs today.
Yeah, again, we were talking Quinnipiac showing up. Grit, you decided to stay somewhere else for basketball. Sir, this is what you could have had. This is what you could have had. Look at your teammates. Look at your friends. We miss you. We miss you, Bowser Jr. We miss you.
I'm stressed. Like, my fingers were like, my toes did, like, you know, when you're like tingly? Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that was all-timer right there.
Now I have a set that I am very much familiar with. I know all too well. It is going to be Zamba and Jen coming up from our respective areas.
Is it Wednesday?
Is it?
It feels like Wednesday.
It feels like a Wednesday. It feels like a Tuesday on a rainy day. It really does feel like I'm right back home where we used to be every single Wednesday. Rest in peace. But
we miss you, Zeno.
I miss you, Zeno, every single day. But here are my two guys. These guys, these are the switch. There we go. Zamba on the right, Jen on the left. Jen, you know, Jen lives like 2 blocks from my house.
That's crazy.
It's hilarious. Every single time I